Tom, thanks for joining us. Can you tell us a little more about what you guys do?
Yeah, we help clients and websites to get more organic traffic from Google to their website, to acquire more customers, get more leads, and this is SEO, this is search engine optimization, to help them get more traffic and more customers for their business.
Okay, and there are a lot of SEO companies out there. What makes you special? Why should I work with you?
Yeah, our business and our agency is really focused on the most important ranking factors. There are three that'll drive most of the results. Those are link building, content, and optimization, technical SEO. And so our business is actually structured with those departments so we can really focus on driving results and driving impact for clients who are actually getting more traffic and growing their revenue.
Okay, and can you give me a sense of what kind of results you're getting with some of your clients?
Yeah, some of our clients' organic traffic might grow anywhere between 20% to 500%. It really depends on where the business is currently, where they're coming from, what the opportunities are. Some businesses, they're starting at like the bottom, page 10. Some businesses are already far along in terms of having backlinks to their site.
Okay, so let's say for our business, Board Studios, I'm starting at page 10. What kind of results can I expect and how long would that take?
Yeah, SEO really takes time. It's not the kind of thing where, within a matter of weeks or a month or two, you're seeing impressive results, but long-term, there's a lot of ROI, especially when you're getting people coming to the site every month for a long period of time on end. So we really do want to look at some of the most important ranking factors in Google's algorithm, content, keyword research, link building, and then once you get there, if you're on page 1 or if you're in the top few positions, you're going to be getting a lot more clicks, a lot more traffic of the people who potentially could be your customers.
Okay, and what do you see works best for your clients?
Yeah, the things that work best are creating amazing content that's really in depth, long form guides, doing keyword research and really going very far in terms of trying to understand what are people searching on Google that we need to create content for. And then again, getting authoritative and trustworthy backlinks to the site, because those are indicators to Google that you're a trustworthy website and company and Google should be ranking you higher in the search results.
So it's doing your research, then creating the content, and then getting the backlinks. Do you guys do all three?
Yep, we do basically everything that needs to be done for SEO, for search engine optimization to get you ranking higher. We do all those things.
Okay, and you do it primarily for B2B, B2C clients or industries?
Yeah, so we're specializing a little more in SaaS companies, e-commerce, B2B, and service-based businesses. Certainly with B2B companies, they have a higher ticket price point for their services and their products, so there's a lot more ROI there. If you're selling little $3 widgets to consumers, there's not as much ROI for the investment you're going to make into your SEO.
And what recommendation would you have for SaaS companies? Where do they get started? Is it put more guides out there, create more blog content? How long should it be? What would be the first thing you should do?
Yeah, the first thing you really want to do is do your keyword research and do it really hard. And so you want to look at the keywords that your competitors are ranking for. You want to take all the data from if you're doing any paid search campaigns through Google Ads or anything like that. You want to see what keywords you're already ranking for. Maybe you're already on page 2 for some important keywords. You want to collect all of that data together. You want to then organize it so that you can see what are the opportunities that you want to focus on. What are the kinds of keywords that your potential customers might be looking for you for? And then what are the less competitive keywords that you could be ranking for? Once you really have a handle on that and you have a plan around that, then you can start saying, okay, we need to create a 1,000 word blog post on this keyword, on this topic, so that people can find us and we could rank for this keyword.
And if somebody is thinking, they're debating between hiring someone in-house or working with you, what are the benefits?
Yeah, the benefit of working with us as an external agency is that we can handle the link building, the content creation, the technical SEO, the keyword research. We can handle all of it. It's a very diverse mix of activities needed for SEO. But of course, if you have someone in-house, then they can be more dedicated to the activities that you need them to be working on, especially content creators, whether it's writers, people along those lines, we do often find in-house for companies, and it depends on the size of the company, on the budget and resources.
Let's talk a little bit about your company. How do you get your first client? And then how do you win clients right now? What is working for you?
Yeah, so our first client actually came from a platform called Upwork, which I've used to outsource work overseas for relatively cheap. And so on that platform, as a consultant, as a freelancer, I've actually won work from there. And a lot of our client base has actually come from that platform because people are looking, they're they're pretty far along in the buying cycle. They're ready to hire someone, looking to hire someone. And nowadays, we're diversifying where our prospective clients are finding us, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's content marketing we're doing, or partnerships and joint venture deals and those kinds of things. And a lot of it in the B2B sales process is really based on trust. It's based on getting to know someone. It's based on building a relationship. It takes time, and that's certainly has pros and cons, right? You have to take more time, but the potential outcome of that deal and that relationship can really be very fruitful. So setting up calls, understanding them, asking the right questions, what's important to you, what are your concerns, all these things are super important in our sales process.
Okay, and what is the biggest mistake that clients make when they come to you? What do you see that you say that that's the most common thing, I see it every day, that's wrong? Yeah,
so a common mistake I see, one of them is if you are creating like a blog post every week, but there's not even any keyword research on it. Or if there is, maybe it's just targeting one keyword and it's thinner content. That's not really gonna perform so well. The other mistake I see is for startups that they really don't have any authoritative backlinks to their site. And so they're creating amazing content, but it just has no authority and trust in Google's eyes because they don't have those backlinks. So you really have to have both. You have to have authoritative backlinks to your site, and you also have to have great content that's been optimized for keywords people are actually searching for.
And where do you see the biggest opportunity in SEO for companies that you're working with?
The biggest opportunity I see right now is, as I mentioned, to really do that keyword research, really optimize for those keywords. There's a lot of long tail keywords, there's a lot of synonyms and phrase variations. People are searching in all different kinds of ways with all different kinds of phrases and layman's terms of what they're looking for. And then the other opportunity is voice search going forward. At the time that we're recording this, it's still pretty early, and so I think there's some uncertainty of how voice search will work for, because people won't even be coming to your website. They'll be getting a spoken response back to them, so it might be more of a branding play.
Okay, that's interesting. And let's move a little bit to get to know you some more. So what is your daily routine like? You're running a company. What do you guys do? How do you do your day?
Yeah, in an ideal world, I could spend my morning kind of doing more of stepping back from the business, having a higher level perspective on what are some of the areas we need to work on, or what are the high level issues we need to focus on, what's the vision, what's the mission, where are those areas for improvement. But running a small business day to day, as you know, there's a lot of chaos and things coming up all the time. So at the moment that we're recording this, I'm actually focused heavily on sales. But a month ago I wasn't, so it's more chaotic. My daily routine has gotten a little more, has been more upheaval, but I think that's great because having more sales conversations is a great way to grow your business.
Yep, and can you give me your favorite book?
My favorite book, I have two favorite books.
Okay.
One is called The E-Myth by Michael Gerber, and one is called Traction by Gino Wickman. Both those books have taught me a lot about creating business systems, about organizing, bringing discipline to the organization, so that when you have over a dozen people within your company, things can run more smoothly, more effectively, and you can get the outcomes you're looking for.
So for people watching this who want to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
Yeah, you can find me on LinkedIn. Just search for my name, Tom Casano. And if you want to learn more about my agency and the SEO work that we do for clients, the name of our company is Sure Oak, SUREOAK.com. And you can Google us and find us all over the web nowadays. Awesome. There's social media, everybody is everywhere.
Awesome, and you probably do content marketing and SEO, so they can find you.
We're all over the place.
Okay, all right, cool. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Costa. Thanks so much for having me.